Hey guys, this is Ms. Regine from Soar Educational Services, and I am back with another SAT video. So let's get to this problem. In a closet, there are 6 brown towels. If Sam randomly picks a towel, the probability of a brown towel is 2/5. How many towels are there? So brown is 2 in this probability, and 5 is our total. So brown over total is 2/5. So we can create a proportion for this. There are 6 brown towels. Well, how many total towels are there? We can cross multiply with this proportion and divide by 2, and you get x equals 15. And you'll find that if you have the fraction 2/5, it is equivalent to 6 over 15 because 2 times 3. So that's another way you could have solved it. If you know 2 times 3 is 6, you think, well, 5 times 3 is 15. So the total number of towels that we have here is 15. Okay, let's do another one. This next one is a geometry one. So we are given a circle, and the radius of the circle is A, and you have a diameter and another diameter. So the radius is A. And we are told that this segment is 4, and this segment over here is 6. And we need to figure out certain things. So the first thing is segment CA, is it greater than 6? Well, CA is the radius of the circle. It goes from the end to the center. So it would be equal to 6 because we have this other radius AD here. So it's not that one. All right, then we need to ask ourselves, is BA less than 4? Or BA is another radius of the circle. So BA is not less than 4. BA is 6. So that doesn't work. All right, CA is equal to 4. Well, we've talked about that already. CA is not equal to 4. CA is equal to 6. And our last one, ED is equal to 4. And that one is true. So the reason ED is equal to 4, these are vertical angles. So if this is equal to 4, then so will this be equal to 4. So they do have that same central angle, like the central angles are congruent for both of those. So they do equal, or CA does, or I'm sorry, ED does equal 4. Okay. So now here's an algebraic one. And you can pause the video. I don't think this one is too difficult, and you can try solving this one on your own. So when we're solving this, we want to try PEMDAS. So parentheses, well, there's this little parentheses here, but it's not a true parentheses, so not that. Exponent. So we're going to start with the exponent. Now, on the test, you want to do this as quick as possible. So you don't want to go through every single little step. We can go right into multiplication. So this is the multiplication. 5 times 6 is 30. And then I write plus 6. Now we do need to go in order from left to right. So you have to do 25 minus 30 is -5. -5 plus 6 is 1. So going in a different order, you could end up making a mistake. So we want to follow the correct order. All right, here's another geometry one. It says, what is the area of a square that has these 2 endpoints? So if I was doing this, I would quickly draw a square. So we have an endpoint here and an endpoint here. Now we do know it's a square. So one thing we should know about a square, so just geometry that you need to go in there knowing all sides of a square are congruent. So this would be our square. For it to be a square, all sides have to be congruent. So then that means this is 4 and this is 4. So the area of our square is length times width. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, and that is all for today. Again, I hope this was helpful. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.